Hi everybody, and thanks for tuning in to this week's yoga video. Today's flow is going to be a hip opening sequence that's perfect for getting your day going, or if you're about to go for a run, or even after a workout, or to wind down at the end of the day. I hope you enjoy it. When you're ready, let's have a seat at the mat. So come into a comfortable seat on your mat and roll your shoulders back. And then bring your hands into prayer position and close your eyes. And then as you breathe in through your nose, visualize the air entering your body, not through your nose, but through the base of your spine. And as you follow that inhale all the way up through the top of the spine and out the crown of the head, feel yourself grow taller. And then as you exhale, feel your shoulders gently release away from your ears. Feel yourself more grounded into your mat. And as you begin to center yourself and find your connection to your breath, let go of any outside distractions. And then on your next inhale, gently open up your eyes, bring your hands underneath your knees, and then press your knees together and bring your feet to touch. Then hug your shins, take a deep breath in, grow long through your spine. And as you exhale, tuck your chin and round your back, round your upper back. Breathing into anything that you're feeling in the upper back here. Letting go of any tension in the back of your neck. And then as you inhale, extend your right leg. Sit up tall through the spine. Flex your right foot. Spread your right toes. Activate your right leg so that the right quads are engaged. And then cross your left leg over your right. See if you can bring both sitting bones down to the ground, so don't let your left one be up. And then hug your left shin even more. There shouldn't be any pain in your knee. If there is, just back off. Do whatever it is you need to do in order to feel a good stretch, but not to feel any pain. Then sit tall through your spine. Draw your belly button in towards your spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, release any tension you're feeling. This is just a really gentle stretch through the back of the left hip. As you inhale, bring your left hand back behind you in line with your spine, as close to your spine as you can, and then lift your right arm, sit as tall as you can, look up, and as you exhale, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee and look out over your left shoulder with your right eye. So initiating the twist here at the navel, staying broad through your collarbones. And as you inhale, gently come back to center. Extend your left leg and we'll cross the right over top. So go through everything again. Activate your left leg so your left quads are engaged. And spread the left toes. Left toes pointed up towards the sky. The whole right foot is on the ground if that's possible for you. And then hug the right shin into your body. Sit really tall. There shouldn't be any sort of sensation in your knee. So if there is, just back off. Otherwise, just breathe through anything you're feeling in the back of the right hip. Sit as tall as you can. On your next inhale, bring your right fingertips back behind you in line with your spine. Sit as tall as you can as you lift your left arm, look up. As you exhale, hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee and look out over your right shoulder with your left eye. Staying broad through the collarbones, staying tall through the spine, and initiating your twist at your navel. So imagining that your belly is like a washcloth, a wet washcloth, and you're wringing it out. And with each exhale, you find just the tiniest bit of movement, to wring out even more. This is a really good detoxing pose. And as you come back to center, we'll gently extend the right leg as well. From here, take your feet hip distance and then remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. Flex your feet, spread your toes, sit really tall. And on your next inhale, come forward. Doesn't matter how far forward you get. So you can grab hold at the shins, you can grab hold over the tops of the feet. We're not really that warmed up yet, so you want to kind of just go very gently and ease into it. Now the important thing here is to have a long low back. So instead of rounding and letting your pelvis tip back, you want to tip forward. And you want to have the belly try to touch the thighs. That's kind of the goal. The goal is not to get the head down towards the legs, just the belly to the thighs. That's what we're aiming for. Keep the feet flexed and keep breathing and keep a little bit of movement through your spine. So as you inhale, ripple up through your spine for a long spine, and as you exhale, gently melt your belly down towards your legs. Keep your movement fluid, just like your breath. There's no rush to go anywhere, and there's no real final destination. From here, we're going to gently release and bring the hands halfway back. Fingers are spread, fingers point in towards the body. Keeping the feet hip distance, we're going to bring the feet halfway back, toes pointed straight out in front of you. Then you're going to press into your hands, press into your feet to lift up through the hips. Let your head go if that's okay for your neck. Otherwise, keep your head looking forward and head lifted. Then when you're ready, you'll gently release and come to lie down on your back. From here, gently pull the knees in towards the chest. Give them a good hug in. And then we're gently going to rock side to side, left to right, just releasing any tension in the low back. Come to stillness and bring your hands to your shins, flex your feet, and then lift your legs so your shins feel like they're parallel to the ground. From here, we're going to open up the legs, and you want to keep the low back glued to the ground. Let your legs be really heavy. Let your biceps do a little bit of work here as you pull your legs down in towards the ground, letting gravity and your strength pull you. Keep the feet flexed and keep the ankles in line with your knees. Spread your toes even more if you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Go, letting go of anything you're holding on to that's not serving you. And we'll do that one more time. Deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your lungs with as much air as you possibly can. Exhale with a sigh. From here, we're gently going to make really small circles, like the size of a tiny teacup. Just noticing what you're feeling in your inner thighs, if anything. Being mindful, being aware, and always moving within a pain-free range. From here, we're gently going to press the knees together and cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Now, before you do anything here, check in with a couple things. 1, the feet are flexed, the toes are spread. 2, you're gently, energetically pressing the left knee away from you. So it's not kind of just like lazily caving in towards your body. You're actively pressing it away with your, head. And then 3, your low back is glued to the ground. From here, we're gonna open up the arms, or cactus the arms, and then you're just gonna move, keeping the legs in this position. The legs go to the right. Now from here, take your right hand. Your entire left foot must be on the ground. Take your right hand and then grab hold of the lower part of the shin, the very, very low part of the shin. And then you're gonna press, again, using your mind, energetically, press the left knee away from you. When you do that, you should feel a really great stretch on the IT band, which is the side of your leg, and it kind of goes up through your low back as well. If you don't feel anything, cactus your left arm and look out over your left shoulder and keep pressing the left knee away from you. If you still don't feel anything, then you might have set up wrong and you may need to rewind the video and go through to make sure your foundation is all good. Breathe here. Close your eyes if that feels good for you. And then come back to center, and we're gonna do it again. So the foundation, the setup is super important. So I'll go over it again. Pick up your legs, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. The left shin is parallel to the ground. The feet are flexed, the toes are spread. From here, you're gonna just keep the legs exactly as they are and move them so that the right foot is on the ground and your legs are to your left. Take your left hand to the very lowest part of your shin, where your shin and your foot meet, and then pull towards you. You're not actually moving your foot, but you do have it's a pull and push energies that are kind of going on here. So you're pulling with your left hand, but then you're pushing your right knee away from you, and you should feel a really good stretch all the way up the IT band. From here, look out over your right shoulder. Continue to press the knee away and breathe through it. As you come back to center, release the legs and bring the feet together, knees together, and then we'll open up and end in Supta Baddha Konasana. So if this is really intense for you, if you have super tight inner thighs, use a towel or use a yoga block under each knee to offer a little bit of support. If it feels okay like this, then you're good to go. An option to have your arms cactused out to the side, or hands on the belly, or hands down by your side. You can even touch the thumbs and first fingers together. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Come back to your breath. And scan through your body from your head to your toes, just checking in to see where you can let go more. You're going to be here for about 5 minutes, so let go of your attention to your breath. Let your breathing come naturally, and let your body absorb all the good things you just did. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And then roll over onto your right side. Gently press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands to your heart, keep your eyes closed, and just take a second to acknowledge your practice. When you're ready, seal it in with Namaste.